Let's do a self-exploration meditation on Atma Nirvriti, chapter 14. The name of this meditation is No to, No Bondage. You can sit with your eyes open or closed as you wish. Relax. Take your attention to your mind. Notice the thoughts arising and falling. Notice that these are natural arisings. You are sitting beyond in the witness stand and observing the arising and the falling thoughts. These are naturally arising thoughts. A sensation that arises and falls in the body is nothing but a thought. A perception of sight, a perception of sound, a perception of taste, touch, or smell is nothing but a thought. A feeling or an emotion is nothing but a thought. Pleasant feeling or unpleasant feeling is nothing but a thought. Observe the naturally arising thoughts. The naturally arising thoughts do not need a language to express themselves. The naturally arising thoughts do not express themselves in words. You will not hear English words, German words, French words, Malayalam words, Urdu words, or any other language. the naturally arising thoughts in the form of sensations, feelings, perception of sight, perception of sound, perception of taste, perception of touch, perception of smell, and the natural thought of the mind to communicate with the body are all wordless. They are simply waves. The natural arisings arise equally in a baby who has not been conditioned by language, and they arise equally in an adult who has been conditioned by language, conditioned by labeling, conditioned by concepts and ideas, conditioned by beliefs. Stay beyond and just observe the natural arisings. These natural arisings are wordless. Notice that you know the arising after it has occurred. Notice that you know the arising after it has occurred. There is no contribution from your side in the occurrence of the arising or the cessation of the arising. There is no contribution from your side in the occurrence of the arising or in the cessation of the arising. You are not the thinker of the thought. You are not creating the thought. You are just standing beyond and observing the thought arise and fall. You are simply the knower of the thought. The thought is a natural arising. You are not the creator of the perception. You are simply the knower of the arising and dissolving perception. You know the perception after it has occurred. Knowing is your only possibility. The perception is a natural arising. Perception is nothing but a thought. There is no label on the perception of sight, smell, taste, touch, or smell, saying that it is different from a thought. A sensation is a natural arising. You are not the creator of the sensation. You are the knower of the sensation. You know the sensation only after it has occurred. Knowing is your only possibility. Similarly, feelings are a natural arising. You are not the creator of the feelings. You are not the experiencer of the feelings. You are simply the knower of the feelings. You know the feeling after it has occurred. Knowing is your only possibility. Feelings are not different from thoughts. A feeling is a thought. Therefore, nothing really exists. Perceptions of sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch are nothing but what we label as the world and our own physical body. The world is a thought. Our own physical body is a thought. Sensations are nothing else but what we label as our physical body. The physical body is a thought. Feelings are nothing else but what we label as the mind. The mind is simply a thought. So there is nothing else but thought. A naturally arising and setting thought. I do not create thoughts. I cannot create thoughts. Thoughts arise and set naturally. There is only one thought at a time. Examine carefully. In my direct experience, I see only one arising at a time, one thought at a time. This is the single screen thought. Dividing the single screen thought into multiple labels was an illusion. I drop that illusion now. I reject it. I only see the single screen thought. Examine carefully. Does the single screen thought exist by itself? What is it made up of? Isn't it made up of awareness? Isn't there only awareness? So, is there really a single screen thought, or is it only a single screen of awareness? It is a single screen, infinitely filled with the stuff called awareness. It is known by awareness. Awareness is knowing itself. There is no other. There is nothing like thought, feeling, sensation, perception, world, body, mind, waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. All these were labels on the single screen of awareness. Rip off the labels. What you are left with is reality. There is no two. Dvaitam does not exist. Dvaitam is simply an illusion. There is no two. Advaita. Only Advaita. Only Advaita. No time, no cause, no effect, because all that implies duality. Only Advaita. Only Advaita. Only Advaita.